Hey, good morning. It's Robert on a Sunday. We're in March, so February album writing month is over, and starting off with a bang here. Um, I'm gonna do "All You Need Is Love" by the Beatles, and this video is gonna be two parts. So first part is just gonna be my playthrough. It's gonna be a little bit different than other people have done. So stick around for the second part, and I will go over kind of a tutorial and why I made those decisions. Um, for the playthrough, I'm gonna kind of keep the uke more in focus, so you're probably not gonna see most of my head. The important thing is the way I'm fingering the chords and the rhythm. So here goes. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do but learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can do that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. 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 Alright, so that's the playthrough. Now, I took the chords and the chord sheet from One Music School, and I will link that below. She has a PDF with the chord chart and all that. couple decisions that I had to make, and here's the reason why. So I'm recording this video for YouTube, but also, more importantly, for a 6th grade beginning ukulele player that I'm working with. She knows all these words inside and out amazingly, like better than I do. Um, but all you need is love. Has some interesting time changes throughout it. So there's some 4/4 measures and 3/4 measures and 2/4 measures and all that kind of stuff in there. I I didn't want to get into that. I'm not ready to teach that to this student. So I wanted to play this through in straight 4. So you'll notice all of my chord changes, unless I kind of lost focus a little bit, but they're just down strums. Okay? Couple other things. Here's some weird ways that I'm playing the chords. And this is something that I use all the time, but it also helps quite a bit for those little tiny hands that don't have the dexterity yet. So a normal G chord is this, right? You make this kind of triangle. So first thing is, if you use your first finger and you can start barring. Like, people think barring is hard, but really it's one finger pressing down all the strings. So I teach this as G, the strings, so 1, 2, and 3 from the floor, missing the 4th one, missing the G. And then your middle finger goes on that 3rd fret right there to make the triangle. Okay? From this position to get to the D, I teach this one. I just slide this over. And it's I can't show it well, but I'm lifting up, so I'm missing that A string, the 1st string. Very beginner, you can get away with it. So you can do, okay? And then the E minor, I bring this 1st finger, and if you just bring it back to the G, and then you can do your middle finger on the G, and then your ring finger on that 4th fret. So I'm trying to make it the least amount of movements as possible. Then A minor just comes all the way back, 1st finger, G, D, and I teach this barred D7, which is all the way across. And instead of your middle finger being there for a G, right? So 1st finger is all the way across, and you put it on that C note. Okay? So again, super easy. An A minor, D, all the way across to get that D7. Okay? Those are the verses. And like I said, I kept it all in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, to keep it nice and simple that way. So then the chorus, a couple new chords have come in, but keep using that same G. All you need is love. Da ba da ba dum. All you need is love. So it's using that A7. Now, we've already talked about this E minor, so we're going to get to a B7 in a second. So we're going to go, all you need is, and again, you can keep that 1st finger all the way across, except You need that open, because otherwise you just got a B major, which is fine. You can get away with it. All you need is love. So B major is 5th fret, 4th fret, and then 2nd fret barred. B7, you just gotta have that up. So you see this step, a lot of people talk about this step chord. 1, 2, 3, that's E minor. You hop over a string, that's your B7. So either way, okay, you can do the B major or the B7, the E minor. There's a couple ways to do that. So that's what I'm getting at, right? A minor, G, D, D7. Here's the chorus coming up. G, A7, D, G, A7, D, G, B7, hop over to E minor, G, here's a C. Okay, and if you use your middle finger, that's normally cheating, but if you use your middle finger for the C, then you just plop that down for the D7, back to G. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. This is a super easy. Again, I took out all the meter changes. I took out all the individual finger dexterity, so you're primarily using your index finger. Okay, so give that a shot. This should work for super young players, and I don't think it does any damage to teach this kind of G versus this kind of G, or this D versus, that's hard to see. This is by Paul W. G, D chord, or you could do the step, whichever one works, right? But I don't think learning these does any sort of damage. So there you go. Enjoy. If this was helpful, let me know down in the comments. Again, I'll link the One Music School example. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.